What's up, fellow weebs? Today we are going to be doing What If Deku was born with one for all. Now, we left off and a strange black substance came out of Deku's arm when he tried to fire an air bullet at the zero pointer. We will call it Black Whip now. Black Whip begins to wrap around the zero pointer and it almost crumbles up the head. Black Whip starts to go back into his arm as Deku slowly descends, and time is up. Uraraka thanks him, and Deku walks home. He tells his mom that he thinks he passed, but he keeps his new quirk to himself. Just like how he slowly learned how to turn on and off One for All, he is slowly learning how to use this quirk. But he finds out that he can only use it when 20% or more of it is activated. One for All, I mean. In his arms. He waits for the results, and to no one's surprise, he gets first place. He goes to UA and walks into the classroom. Everyone stares at Deku, and he just smiles back. He talks to Uraraka, and is still shy as usual. Bakugo confronts Deku. They smile at each other, and do a super lit fam handshake. I'm sorry, viewers, don't mind me. They sit down, and this weird, tired guy tells the class, if you were here to have fun, you were badly mistaken. And the tests begin. Everything is going the same, except Deku is using full cow length at 40% during all of this. Then we get to the ball throw. Kacchan is confident that he has the upper hand on this one, but Deku goes 60% in both arms. He puts Black Whip around the ball and begins to spin it at lightning speeds. Then he throws it and gets 1,107 meters. And normally Mineta would get expelled, but I don't want to do my best boy like that, so let's just say Aizawa still didn't expel any students, even though Mineta didn't impress him like Midoriya did. The students versus students goes around the same, except the fight between Kacchan, Lita, and Deku and Uraraka is a bit more one-sided, even though Kacchan is multiple times stronger than he is in the anime, because of how much Deku motivated him to get stronger. The USJ incident is where it starts to get interesting. At the start, everything goes the same, but when the Warp Gate guy tries to teleport everyone apart, Deku uses Black Whip on his metal body thing, and throws him all the way out of the building through the ceiling. Everyone decides Deku should run for the teachers. Everyone is fighting for their lives, but the students are able to work together. Deku comes back with All Might in around a minute. Deku goes for Shigaraki, and All Might goes for Nomu. Deku easily disposes of Shigaraki and leaves him unconscious, and then helps All Might with Nomu. Deku and All Might are able to slowly but surely break their limits and defeat Nomu. But All Might didn't use as much power as last time, and keep in mind he didn't have to break his limit before to fight the sludge villain. After his time ran out, because Deku never made him drop the bottle. After they defeat Nomu is when the other pros get here. The Warp Gate villain is able to barely bring back Shigaraki, and nobody is seriously injured. They come back to school, and that's when All Might asks Deku if he can talk. He explains everything about his quirk, and tells Deku that this is the exact same as Deku's. But then Deku tells All Might about this mysterious quirk that he just manifested, Black Whip. And All Might tells Midoriya about Mirio Togata, and how that weird ability, about how he passed One for All on to him, and Mirio also developed that weird ability. All Might arranges for Mirio and Deku to meet so he can give him a few tips on the quirk, and also so they can help each other grow as heroes because they are both aiming to be number one. Now then, that is where I am going to be leaving off this What If today. I hope you enjoyed, and tomorrow I am going to be covering the tournament arc and maybe a little into the internship arc, if I get there. Also, I would like to explain something, but be careful, manga spoilers ahead. If you do not want to be spoiled, exit the video now. Okay, so the reason Deku and Mirio got Black Whip is because Black Whip was the quirk of a previous One for All user. And the more percentage Deku can use, the more of the quirks of the previous users he unlocks. And now, remember to like and subscribe, and go beyond, plus Ultra. Also, I would just like to say thank you guys for all the support recently, and, yeah.